remakes. They're either unnecessary or they have a reason to be made. Most of them are in the horror genre for some weird reason, and a good amount of them are unnecessary. A good amount of them didn't expect them, but they were great. But there's one that we're getting ready to talk about that's been a most unnecessary remake of all time, and that's sad. And oh boy, okay, let's go ahead and let's get this done because this movie I've talked about this for also years. That is 1998's Psycho. What stars Vince Vaughn as Norman Bates? Yeah, this is a thing, guys. The director was Gus Van Saint. Yeah, Gus Van Saint. And didn't he do something else that I could think of besides this movie? Hold on, give me a minute. Let me see here. He did Good Will Hunting. I've heard that's actually a great movie. Also, To Die For. I mean, there's other ones that probably people might have seen, like Finding Forrester. There's another one. What is it? I think that's all the ones I could think of. But the big one is Good Will Hunting. I mean, that's a great movie before he did this movie. What a sad, sad time that he does this movie. Yeah, it's stars Vince Vaughn as Norman Bates is the killer. I was gonna say right off the bat, he's bad in this movie. I mean, he doesn't work as a killer. He also did that in the 2001's what the fuck was this called? Domestic Disturbance. He was also in there doing something like that, and he was all right in that one. Hmm. But yeah, with this one, it does not work. I mean, he's more better as a comedy man, more than a horror type of way. It's stupid. It's really stupid. I mean, I guess he tries, but he looks creepy. I mean, he gives you that face, like that face where he's looking at you, and I was like, that's creeping me out just a little bit. But he's bad. He's really bad in this movie, and I feel bad because he can do a lot better than that. We've seen it before a lot in his career. Andy Hake, I think that's her name. I mean, she's okay. I mean, she's playing a role just who steals $400,000 to start a new life with her boyfriend, which that's weird for a movie like this. Whatever. You got Julianne Moore in this movie also. William H. Macy. Robert Forster is also in this movie. James Remar is also in this movie. I mean, you got people that can do stuff in this movie. Apparently, they're not good. I mean, it sucks. It all sucks. I mean, it's like, oh, we got Norman Bates to talk about, but we also got Anne Hank as Marion, with Julianne Moore being a concerned sister and William H. Macy being a private detective to find her after she vanishes. Well, being hired, but whatever. It don't matter by this point. It all sucks. This movie's terrible. I mean, this is so bad. There's more remakes out there that sucks probably more than this, but this one just sells the cake. I mean, it's so bad. Though one of the reasons why this is so bad, and I've mentioned this for so long, the reason why it's a shot-to-shot remake. They do the exact same thing from the original to this. And in the original, they did it great. Right off the bat. This one, it looks awkward. Really awkward. Like, they try to do it, like, at the right hand motion, like the same spot they have it in the original. It's kind of bad. And I watched it, and the one that really made it awkward was the shower scene. The memorable shower scene from the original. That's a memorable movie scene in horror movies of all time. And I actually enjoy the original Psycho. They did a great job of that, and that scene's memorable. The remake, on the other hand, they do it pretty bad. And that's why I hate that they did the shot-to-shot remake. Because they did it the same way. and in this one, it looked pretty bad. So, what do you expect from this? I mean, he's saying, okay, I did Good Will Hunting. Maybe I could do something right with this. Or just not do it at all. But he did it, and it got made, and boy, this did pretty bad. I mean, this movie did bomb. So, I mean, that's something, right? I mean, that don't help its case anymore. I mean, for a movie like this, you have to expect the unexpected. You have to show what you can do. But it's just, yeah, I don't know what to think about that. But the acting's all bad. The dialogue is, oh shit. And I just realized this. The script that they used it from the original. So, despite of them using the same script from the original, really said a cheap ass move, you ask me. And I would say the screenplay in the original is great, but in this one they made it look bad. I don't know what to think about it. I mean, it's so stupid to use the same script. I mean, just change it up a little bit if you want. I mean, don't make it that obvious that you're using the same script. What the fuck, people? Why do we have this? Come on, Gus Van Sant. You have so much potential back then, and then you fucked your ass up with this movie. Oh my god, guys. Not only that, you got those idiotic jump scares in this movie, if you can call them in there, that is. They're so stupid. I mean, all the creep factor is not there. There's no tension. There's no feel. There's no intense in this movie. It's just there waiting for emotion. It's just sitting there playing it out. And that sucks, guys. I mean, can you expect better from a movie itself? No. Remakes like this, they can't do it. What am I talking about? There's a remake that did it well with Shot to Shot. And that's actually Carrie from 2013. That movie's solid, and it actually did a good job with Shot to Shot because it actually had more good camera vibes. It's got more characters that were fleshed out. That's one other reason why this movie also sucked for characters, because those of the characters weren't fleshed out enough. That's why another reason. And I don't understand why they didn't. Most horror movies nowadays, they don't flesh the characters out. This one did it really bad. And that's sad. It just doesn't make any sense to why they won't do this. Ah! Woo! Okay. I mean, it looks cool. The cinematography actually looks pretty decent. I mean, that's that's the only thing I can give it for. That's not a good thing. I mean, that's like saying for someone else for 50 Shades of Grey, oh, the cinematography is great, but it fucking sucks. Kind of like that. I mean, I could say the cinematography is decent. I mean, what else do you want me to say with it? I mean, it's like, yeah, this is Anthony Perkins, performances from other movies that can do it. I think that could help it if they just put Anthony Perkins in the movie. But no, that's not. So, oh well. It's what it is. I mean, if you just Alfred Hitchcock, he had a great movie, and it's still being remembered for days and days and days on. This one is so bad. I can't even recommend it because, oh god, what a terrible movie. This is probably still, to me, one of the worst remakes of all time. I mean, the shot looks like shit. I mean, it really does. They used the same script in the original, and they made it more look like shit. And that's sad, because I like the original script of Psycho. They fucked it up in this movie. It's so stupid. Vince Vaughn looks creepy as hell. It's so dull as hell. Looks like he just got out of the shower. He's bad in this movie, too. I mean, like I said, Domestic Disturbance, he did all right in that one. And I could give it a pass, because that's a Psycho, a stalking movie. This is completely different, and it fucking sucks all the way, guys. All the acting's bad. I feel bad because, like I mentioned from the review earlier, you got good people in there, but apparently they just didn't care. They're just like, fuck it. Let's just do it and get it done. Get it over with, and move on with our lives. I mean, that's sad, guys. It's just, all the intensity's not there. It's just gone, just like a simple snap. I mean, it's so sad. Oh, God. I mean, overall, Psycho is a bad movie. Really bad, to be honest. And it could have had potential if they worked their ass off, actually, and made it a little more creative. But nope. It's all bad. Even with its shot-to-shot bullshit, and it looks like shit. So, whatever. I mean, who cares by this point? This movie was out for almost 20 years now, and people still didn't give people still don't give a shit about it. I mean, it don't matter. So guess what? I'm going to give 1998's Psycho an F. Garbage. That's what it is. Yep, throw in the dumpster. That's what it is. So yeah, that's the remake review of Psycho. And until next time, peace out.